A power blackout that has affected most of the Iberian Peninsula. Spain and Portugal were hit by a widespread power outage that paralyzed public transport, caused large traffic jams, and delayed flights. The outage caused chaos in parts of Portugal and Spain as traffic lights stopped working, causing gridlock. Transport networks were halted. Hospitals were left without power, and people were trapped in the metro and in elevators. Spain's electricity network operator said it was recovering power in the north and south of the peninsula, which would help to progressively restore the electricity supply nationwide. People visiting Barcelona's Sagrada Familia quarter were caught in the chaos. Traffic lights were out and local police arrived to direct cars and pedestrians at the main crossroads just outside the basilica. The blackout left hundreds of tourists and local residents shocked and confused.
Because the little green man didn't tell you to cross the street.
The crossing thing didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Starbucks is closed, so you know right away.
So we're hoping this doesn't affect our flight home tomorrow.
Here you go. No phone signal. The cash register and the credit card machine aren't working either. Since half an hour ago, I can't even call my boss because nothing works. We are by the Sagrada Familia, and it is full of tourists. Not everybody has cash on them, and obviously we need a phone signal to move around. It gets complicated, and people don't know when it'll be back. We have no idea. I just started my shift. It was my colleague who was driving. But nobody knows anything, basically. No, we know nothing. In Barcelona, metro transport came to a halt, with buses running randomly. Some sightseeing buses allowed passengers to hop in, as the drivers were unable to check tickets without the internet. Most shops were unable to serve customers without electricity and internet connection for electronic payment. Working under satellite coverage, some smartphones were receiving news informing of the nationwide outage. In the streets of Madrid, confusion and disruption quickly took hold. Traffic lights across the city went dark, causing traffic jams at key intersections, such as the Cibeles roundabout, where officers were deployed to manually direct vehicles. Radio stations reported that parts of the Madrid underground were evacuated, and many commuters were left stranded without buses or metro services. The Spanish and Portuguese governments met to discuss the outage, which also briefly affected parts of France, and a crisis committee was set up in Spain.